So apparently Woolwich was a fishing village, at least in the time of the Romans. Could even be older. So it's a very old place. I think it qualifies as ancient. If you're into a bit of ruin porn, there you go, have some of that. I used to walk over the Thames every day on my way to work, over Waterloo Bridge, sometimes over Blackfriars Bridge, and I used to find it enormously comforting, actually, just looking at the river, and it put everything into perspective, because you think about how long this river's been flowing through London and all the things that have happened in that period of time, and the river will carry on flowing long after we've all gone. It's incredible, really, when you look at the Thames Barrier and you see Canary Wharf and the whole Docklands development and really London behind it, and you realise, really, those barriers are there to stop the rest of all of that flooding and being consumed by the river. I think we've become very complacent about the flood threat in London. We've forgotten that it's a possibility. I must admit, it does give me a real kick to come out walking, like on a bank holiday, somewhere like this, where there's no one around. Look, there's not a soul around. And yet I know that if I was over in Westfield in Stratford, it would be chock-a-block, it would be hell. So it makes it feel a bit more special, you know? It gives me a bit of a thrill. When you find these spaces, you can have all to yourself. It's brilliant. But all of this is going to look completely different in a few years. The Greenwich Peninsula is undergoing redevelopment. Charlton is earmarked for redevelopment. The old Royal Docks is going to be completely redeveloped. Part of it already has been. The old flour mills, that's being redeveloped at the moment. You can see that going on. So the whole sort of waterfront here in 10 years' time will be utterly transformed. Having a proper bank holiday knees up in there. I'm really dressed for it. This is not a view of London you see very often. I'd have this put on postcards next to the Big Ben and the Tower Bridge ones. I've never actually been on that cable car thing, so maybe tonight's the night. that feels like an appropriate end to a fantastic walk. I started off by going under the Thames and I came back by sailing above it.